So Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever continue their winning ways, dispatching the Seattle Storm 105-95 last night, setting yet another WNBA single season record with their 12th game with at least 100 plus points. And we're going to talk about all that plus the other record set in 1 second. But before we get started, make sure y'all like the video and comment y'all thoughts down below, because y'all already know we're trying to go with this thing to the moon. Right back like we left something, man. Listen, another W, like we said, WNBA single season record, 12th game with 100 plus points. You would think that would have happened more in the WNBA, but you know, it just is, like with all the great players that have come through. Hey, and also that is 4 straight wins for the Indiana Fever. Hey, if you know, you know. I mean, now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. We got Caitlin Clark with her performance last night, another masterpiece, 32 points, 4 3-pointers made, 7 assists. We'll have the whole gambit in a second, but 9th career game with 30 points, 5 plus assists for Caitlin Clark. And that is the most in franchise history, another record, man. And like I said, what do you expect? You don't expect nothing less from the face of the league, man. Also, you got right behind her, Kelsey Mitchell. Like, she didn't turn it on early, but she did turn it on late, and she became effective when they needed her to. They combined for 60 points in the win for the dynamic duo, man. And they 28 points, 4 3-pointers made, 2 assists for Kelsey Mitchell, 32 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds for Caitlin Clark. We already went over that, man. Hey, and like we said, 12th. This is Kelsey Mitchell with the Indiana Fever. Let me see, what, 3rd longest in franchise, in NBA history. But anyway, WNBA history. 12th straight game with 20 points for Kelsey Mitchell is tied for 3rd longest streak in WNBA history. And she can continue to get that going, man, because you got Caitlin Clark there, and you're going to see a lot of ones. You can get that done. Whatever the record is, she can get that done. But like you said, it's finished with 28 points, 4 3-pointers made. And I think we'll talk about that in a second. 2 assists, 2 rebounds, and in tonight's win over the Storm. 12 straight games with over 20 points. I got to find out what the WNBA record is. Now, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows as Aliyah Boston went down early, midway through toward the end of the second quarter, and it didn't look as bad. We don't have any official word on it. They just said they held out for precautionary reasons and all that. As of right now, we don't have any updates on what it was, but she went down more or less. I'm not as concerned. We're gonna go mask on real quick with this, and hey, I think I'm gonna blow it up too. Let's blow it up. All right, so this is where it happened. She got the ball, dribble handoff, and she takes off, and she gets clipped right here. She gets clipped. Her ankle gets clipped, and then so she takes a step, and her knee. She hit the ground, and I'm not as concerned about the knee hitting the ground as I am about the fact that she already had padding on that knee. Now, the good part, if there is any good part about this, is that she's holding the front of her knee and not the back of the knee or what have you, which the back of the knee is normally, or the side of the knee. She's not holding that, she's holding the front. So it might be a kneecap, might be a bone bruise, could be, a little contusion, something like that. Hopefully it's something that's not too serious. But if you're holding the side of the knee or the back of the knee, I'd be far more concerned. And like she said, we don't see her grab the back. We just immediately see her grab the front. And like we said, I didn't see her she didn't get fallen on or anything. It's just like she got clipped, and the leg that probably was falling on by the other player would have been her left leg. So the right leg, it's just a hard knock right there. And you hate to see that, but she left the game, did not return, and it is unfortunate because she was cooking too, to by all means or what have you. We got Sophie Cunningham coming out here. That's a dub right there. She's just letting y'all know that's another dub. And just talking about what we had as far as the box score or what have you. And like we said, Aliyah Boston only played 11 minutes. She had 11 points in 11 minutes, 4-7 from the field, 50% from the 3, 2 free throws she had hit, got a rebound, assist, and a steal, and 2 fouls. So for all intents and purposes, she was cooking. If she hadn't gotten taken out of the game, you're talking about 11 points, 11 minutes. She could have easily had a 30 ball or what have you. But as it stands, like she said, she left the game, did not return. We got Caitlin Clark yet again, 9 for 14 from the field, 4-7 from 3, 10 for 10 from free throws. You can't write it any better than that. Four rebounds, 7 assists, like we said, a block and a steal, 4 turnovers. You know, that's bad, but when you got such high usage, you're gonna turn that rock over, man. It just is what it is. And the Asian zero, Kelsey Mitchell, 28 points, 50% shooting, 4-7 from 3. And like we said, she really had to pick it up in the fourth quarter. She scored most of that in the fourth because she didn't get off, like we said, she didn't get off to the fastest start, but she did. It's not how you start. It just proves it's not how you start. It's how you finish in situations like this. Hey, and she finished it out. And just looking at the score, like you see they were up 37-20. And then second quarter, they got outscored 27-21. Third quarter, they get outscored 18-25. I mean, it's the WNBA. It's just like the NBA. No lead is safe, and it's a game of runs. And but the Indiana Fever, they won the fourth quarter 29-23 off the back of Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark. Man, you can't paint a better picture or what have you. And even with all of that, Caitlin Clark had time to sign some autographs for the fans, for the packed house after the Fever's game or what have you. So imagine you just went out there. Let me go mask on. I can't have these boys knocking me off. Imagine you just went out there and scored 30, 32, and now it's like, I still got time for my fans, man. Love everybody. She even signed in the jersey, man. We even got, hey, listen, man, everybody is fans of CC, man. It just is what it is, man. Now we're going to check out some highlights because we know we like the highlights. Here's a Kelsey Mitchell highlight. Can't nobody guard her. It just is what it is. Coming off of the turning the corner. This is the one thing I love. Like, I love to see this. Like, people be saying hand checking is gone, bro. Hand checking ain't never went nowhere, and it's never going anywhere. You're never going to get a clean drive. Look at, oh my God, turn the corner, split the defenders, little screen. Hey! Look at her use her body right here. This is what we always talking about when they say you initiated the contact or what have you. Gets the ball, pick up, uses her body, initiates the contact. Hey, this is what coach used to say, put some ass on them, and then makes the bucket, man. Gotta love that. That is a dope. That's one dope bucket right there. We also got another one right here. Let me make sure. I gotta turn that sound off, man. Another one right here. This is an and one. I mean, this is actually that bucket right there from a different angle. Beats her off the dribble. She's getting fouled the whole way. Splits the defense. It looks more impressive her splitting the defense right here. Look at that. Screen, split the defense, and look, makes the foul, bucket, and one! There you go. It's just, hey, man, I'm telling you, man, it don't get better than that right there at this level. At this level. We got some Caitlin Clark highlights also. We got one where she's coming down on the fast break. Look at that. That's what you got to do. She's catching up with you. You initiate the contact. Oh my God! Give her the arm and whoop whoop. I'm not there no more. Lay right hand. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I've been noticing something about this, and I don't be wanting to say nothing because I don't be wanting to say nothing too bad about Caitlin. Bro, you got to use that left hand. Like, you have to use that left hand more. It just is what it is. You got to use that left because, you don't really have to use the WNBA. If this is in the regular NBA, bro, the reason I'm harping on the left hand is because, we're playing that. Hey, that's just what that is. That's getting swatted. You're never making that. If it's, but it's WNBA, so it is what it is. I would just love to see her, like, you already got it in that hand. You got it right there. Just scoop layup with the left hand. But I feel it though. It is what it is, man. It's not, hey, when you scoring buckets like that, it ain't a whole lot of room for critiquing the game. But that's something, being a coach, it just always irks me, man. I'm like, hey, you use the rim in order to block, to fend off your defender or what have you. So that's what we try to do, man. But hey, it is what it is. Hey, here's another from Kelsey Mitchell. This 51 seconds of Kelsey Mitchell catching it off the catch, turns the corner, initiates the contact, shields her off with her body. Right here, I would have liked to see Kelsey Mitchell use her right hand. Not gonna lie, But I get why she used the left though. But I still would have liked to see her use the right and feed it, rather than instead of that. But I get it though. And one for the foul. Maybe she's just trying to draw the foul or what have you right there. I still would have liked to use. I would have liked to see her use the right hand on that one. Here she comes off this step back. Here we go. And left hand again to the front of the rim. Hey, another one right here. Here she goes. That's good defense. Good body up. Pull up. Drink. Okay. But like I said, man, I mean, it is what it is. You gonna use your dominant hand. That's a good shot right there. Coming down court. Crossover. Hands it off. Here we come. It's gonna be like a back door. Okay, here's a handoff. Pull up. Yop. And that's in the fourth quarter. Like we said, they had it to within 6 in the fourth quarter, and that's a good 3-point shot. And here's Caitlin Clark. Kelsey Mitchell coming off. Looks like that looks like a stagger screen, maybe a pin down or something like that. Comes back, sets the screen. She goes away from the screen, pulls. Yeah. Like I said though, man, I would just like to. Hey, if I got any critique, it ain't much room for critique. I would just like to see non-dominant hand layups. That's all I got. That's all I got as a critique for anybody, man. But I understand that, you don't really have to worry about that type of stuff because you don't have to worry about getting that shot sent as much as the guys do, man. And here we go, another one here. Sophie Cunningham coming down. Caitlin Clark, dribble, splits the defense. Flotation device, bucket. You gotta love that right there, man. I love that though. See, and the only reason I'm saying that is because you got her on the right side of your body. So why bring the ball? Like, they would be like right here if she shot it with her left hand. I wouldn't like that also. I wouldn't like it. Like I didn't like it when Kelsey Mitchell did it with her left hand because that's her dominant hand. But hey, flotation device, you got the ball away from the defender, bucket, man. Avoid the contact, all of that right there. You ain't trying to, and that's at the beginning of the game. Coming down court, we got a little crossover. All right, here comes the screen. She doesn't worry about the screen. Pull up, trays up, splash down. Ooh, was that from the logo? I said, was that from the logo though? Yep, that was on the, she was not standing on the logo, but she was at the logo. Yup. A good bucket right there. And this was, they were only up 8 points at that point in time right there. And I mean, they were only up 7. That was in the third when they were only up 7 and she was carrying the team right there. Right here, this 65-63, so they got it. This is the third. They got it to within 2 points. And hey, here's a step back. Boom! Right there. Like answering the call at the most, at the time when your teams need you the most. You're in the leads, you're coming back. And again, look at that. This is what I love, man. Look, she's on you. Don't cry about it. Just initiate the contact. Get off me. Hey, yop! And make the bucket. Like that's what it is, man. You know you're gonna get hit. You know that you are the target. You know you're the star. You just gotta play through it. That's a good screen. They're gonna give you another one from the timeline. Trays up, splash down. And then that put them ahead. Like that was a little heater right there where you saw where they were within 2 points and Caitlin went off for like 9 straight. And here we go again, coming straight down the court. And that was in the third. Here's in the fourth. They up 10 right here in that one play that we showed back for layup. Hey, and that's all we got for y'all, man. Like I said, Caitlin Clark, a great game, played a great game. Kelsey Mitchell played a great game. The supporting cast came along. Hate to see that Aliyah Boston got hurt, man, but it's just one of those things. It happens. It's basketball. I'm glad to see that she was clutching the front of her knee, but not the back. But at the same time, you would rather see her not clutching anything at all, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. We dropping this type heat every day of the week. Hey, I'm gonna be just as critical when LeBron is playing when we do the Philly games and stuff like that, man. It's gonna be the same thing. You using the wrong hand, I'm gonna call it out, man. I ain't no pro, but I'm just saying. I wanna see non-dominant hand layups when you got the person pinned to the other side. It is what it is. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. I'm gonna holler at y'all next time. Till next time. It's your boy Jay Easy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ. Godspeed.